So we've made a lot of changes since last month when we did our last video. Some of that was child assisted and some of it was just needing to be rearranged. So anyway, the mint basket is still flourishing really well. And then the little herb container here, I thinned it out and rearranged it and transplanted some of the little herbs into another spot. The currant is finished. There's no more berries, and the leaves are getting a little bit, I don't know if you can see, they're looking a little bit starting to, I don't know, brown or yellow, and I don't know if that's because I'm not giving them enough water or too much water. I don't have any idea, so maybe somebody else knows. The strawberries, we are still getting strawberries in August, which is great. And we just pulled off a bunch today, so we have some little green ones here, and there's one red one left that I think was hiding. So those are great, and I guess the cool weather has kept them going. We thinned out a lot, and so let's see, let's move that pineapple. This is the herb container, and I pulled out all of the little green beans because they seem to be just finished. And this fennel is not looking so good. It's not spreading out the way it should, and I'm not really sure why. I may end up just pulling all the fennel because I think I have one that is looking the way it's supposed to. But the sage and the basil, the chives and thyme have been great with cooking, and they've really done well. The basil keeps trying to go to seed and you know, flowers, so I'm trying to stall that and pinch those heads off, but I think maybe I've got a few more weeks left of it, and then that's going to happen no matter what. Over here in this container, I've pulled out most everything. I have 2 cauliflowers in there, and then there's the 1 fennel, and that's the only one that looks even remotely normal. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Then our yellow bell pepper finally changed color. I'm going to chop that off there today and add it to our dinner. The red basil here, never really, it looks kind of haggard, and I don't know if I just overcrowded, which I probably did because I'm a beginning gardener. And then the fennel, it just looks funny, so I don't know if that's any good. Now, I had this basket here. Okay, so this is the green bean bag, and it was hanging, but I accidentally broke one of the straps, so now it's sitting along the edge, and the lettuce that was on the other side died, so it's really not a big deal. And then over here, I pulled out a ton of stuff on this bucket that we had sitting on the table, and I let everything kind of hang down, and if you can see, there's one gigantic zucchini that needs to come off of there. All the other ones have been really tiny, so this is the first one that's been really big, and I can't wait. It looks yummy. So in here there's some kale. Okay, so up here is a tomatillo. It's really tall and skinny, and I don't know if that's how they're supposed to grow or not, because I've never attempted that. But we do have, so far, there's one tomatillo right there, and then there's some more flowers that are blooming, so hopefully we'll be able to get some of those in another month or so. The leeks have never, ever gotten bigger, so I don't know if that's, again, my guiltiness of overcrowding or what. I don't know if there's something that needed to be in the soil that I didn't have there. Not really sure. This is the former lettuce basket, and the lettuce was starting to basically look like weeds and get a little bit bitter. So I ripped it all out and I transplanted the green onions. And they hadn't been doing well in other places, and I think largely because I'm just not getting enough sunshine on the patio. And so these are doing a whole lot better. They've grown quite a bit since I transplanted everything in here. So that's good, and hopefully we'll get some green beans pretty soon. Over here, I still have it a little bit full, but there's celery in there that hasn't really done that well, but I have used a little bit of it. And then I've got one green bean left, and down on the end is the parsley. And then up here we have the strawberry basket that I have hanging, and there's the cherry tomatoes, and I've probably pulled off I don't know, maybe a dozen cherry tomatoes so far, and there's more coming in. And then on the other side, I ripped out the the cornichon that was over here. I think I did that after the last video because I just wasn't getting enough. And so I put a tomatillo in here, and we have one growing. There's a tomatillo right here, and then some more flowers. So I guess it was worth changing. And we're still getting green beans off of up there. And then over here, this was another lettuce bag, and I had to rip out all the lettuce. It was just not doing well. And this is where I transplanted all of the herbs that I have. So there's some sage and parsley in there, and something else, but I don't know what it is yet. It's still too tiny. I don't know if this is gonna take, but we'll see. There was nothing else to do with this bag because it's in full shade.